going to need to find a job?
You certainly can't have mine. What kind of skills do you have?
Whatever skills are needed. I'm just a cog in the system, and the system abides.
Hey, that's pretty catchy.
Would pulverizing them suffice? No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled. Oh, Inez, you look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated trip teas. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's Choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you. That is not common knowledge in this town. But since Inez appears to trust you, I suppose I can do the same. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scarily friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
Would if I could have done more.
Despite your insinuation, there are plenty of good folk around here, but perhaps not many with Doc's particular skill set.
I understand your reservation, but I do care deeply for all my patients. Inez has attested to it, and so can Copernicus here, when he is freshly fed. Where was I? Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with, though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens. The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by Protectorate scientists, who, unfortunately, went missing. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too. It is. Rare, once-in-a-generation divergence in the crabble population. Powerful and frightening. Reckon it'd suit me just fine.
The second candidate is a Raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay.
Deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours. I can assure you my research is sound, and I am not at all like the last surgeon who performed on Inez. I take pride in my work. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Matriarch, I mean, Law guide you both out there. Oh, I love questions. Ask away. I would never imply such a thing. I'm sure the Minister and Officer Carr have only our best interests at heart. Though I must admit, their continuing quarrels give me trepidation. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner. The fact is that those two never got along particularly well, even under the best of circumstances. One wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew. I see. I hope his spirits may be sustained. I have grown fond of the Minister, but I cannot help but wonder if he fully understands how proud the Protectorate are. It takes great courage or desperation to acknowledge the wrongs of one's society, and even more to leave it entirely. He may find that courage to be rarer than he thinks, or perhaps he will manage to prove me wrong with his powers of persuasion yet again. How I would welcome it in this case. Very well. I ought to focus more on my work than on social tensions anyhow. I work directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're outfitted with the best Raptidon counterparts Paradise Island can provide. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild Raptidons. It's most agreeable. Trust me, they are safer here than out in the wilds. I have been reprimanded thrice now for undue pampering. I would not be here if this experiment was still causing needless suffering.
Protectorate are doing our job for us now, are they? Watching that station launch was a sight. Oh, this war. It certainly has its charms. Is that right? Then it seems all of Fairfield owes you a debt of gratitude. Would have been a shame to lose the settlement after all the lives spent liberating it. Though I've cogitated on the matter at some length, I lack answers. Only those breathing the rarefied air of the upper rungs could say for sure. It's clear you are new to the region and therefore not well informed, so I'll pardon your ignorance this once, and do you the service of formally introducing myself. I am Commander Emil Torres, Aggressive Acquisitions. You might know me by my sobriquets: hero of the Second Incursion, liberator of Canid Springs Outpost. Yes. Very droll. Mockery truly is the lowest form of wit. First Officer Schultz's decision to enter the minefield was not sanctioned, approved, or encouraged. Frankly, I have no idea why she defied orders. Schultz was a good soldier, admirable sense of duty, less than optimal eyesight. Her loss will be felt in this unit. If only she had recognized the merits of our post. By steadfastly holding the line here, we forestalled any retribution the Protectorate would seek to inflict upon Fairfield. And we will continue said watch until orders change. Before you depart, a final word. Stay out of the minefield. I won't be the one who answers to Carr when the Protectorate mistake your rootless gallivanting for encroachment.
Rumor has it some high-ranking Vox Relay officer just got their last paycheck. Wonder if we'll ever figure out who did it. I'm just happy the bastard's been retired. Less of those sovereign lackeys we have to worry
Can't you see I'm on the clock here?
Stay out of the minefield if you value your limbs. If it were my call, certainly. But I answer to a higher authority. Until I hear different, there's not much we'll be doing beyond bench warming.
Station's gone. I can scarcely believe it. If we hadn't been assigned to guard the landing pad.
Fortunate for us, the Sentinel arrived when she did then. And she took her time with those instigators.
The Sovereign provides, the system abides. Prudence dictates we are all destructive influences.
Perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Perfection
Yeah.
is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
Back again. Thought we were done for now. I heard fighting. What's going on?
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hotbox. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late. I gather you haven't noticed the bodies in the pen here.
Oh. The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Void-damned Protectorate brutality, that's what. The Consul sent a sentinel to conduct a preliminary interrogation. But it was more like exploratory surgery. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me. Yeah, no time to powder my nose between beatings. Go figure. Quick though, before I forget or we're interrupted, I memorized the cipher. It's O2519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster. Kind of you to offer, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces.
That might just be the most ruthless bait and switch I ever heard. Your friends ought to be proud.
Thanks. Funny what ideas come into your head after losing a molar. I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I think I can ignite it.
I have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have a fire suppression system. It would kick in if there was any real ignition.
What do you propose then?
Not blowing yourself up for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
The others paid with their blood to protect the cause. How can I be unwilling to do the same? All right. I'm going to trust you on this, if only because I don't feel my head screwed on quite right at the moment. I just hope you're not wrong. No point in remaining here then, is there? I'll need you to find a way to unlock the gate to this pen. If you can't unlock it through nimble fingers, one of those freshly made corpses nearby should have a keycard on them. Well done. I can manage from here. Tell Zeb I'll rendezvous with him later. Once I've identified a safe place to meet. One last request. Don't damage the transport. A lone escapee is already insult, but a Sentinel killed, her transport destroyed? The Protectorate won't ignore such outright injury. Anyway, thank you again. Look after yourselves.
I know what Audra said, but what if she's wrong? I can't help thinking we shouldn't leave without bloodying the Protectorate's nose first. I could still go through with our plan from before. Sabotage the transport, make it look like an accident. Wouldn't be hard. I'm torn. On the one hand, Audra might be right. But when else are we going to have a chance to take out one of the Consul's lackeys and a Protectorate vessel in one go? Thank you, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits orbit. Let's get back to Zeb. He still needs a cipher, and he'll want to hear about what happened with Audra.
Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you.
I've been bartering with the defectors. Traded one Borst rocket for a whole tin of prestige Borst glow. Straight up. And? I got a round deal. You know those slackwits don't even try their...
Whoever fixes this rift problem is definitely getting a hull-side suite with an Elysian view in head office tower.
Purple Berry Crunch. Except no limitations. The K lets you know it's authentic. Now with 110% of your daily chemicals and preservatives.
I must ask you to hold still. not a toy. How did you manage to formulate coagulant with only a handful of ingredients? No need to clap yourself on the back. The results speak for themselves. In any case, I hate being in debt to anyone, so here, something for your trouble. It's your lucky day, Trooper. Our friend here has manufactured a coagulant that will raise your likelihood of surviving the abscission procedure tenfold.
I'm still not sure about...
What's that burning smell? Oh, good. I think the saw's all warmed up.
This new corporate life is so confusing for us Protectorate folks. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Doc said nothing important got hit.
Nothing important? Turret shot her 15 times. No way that didn't do something.
If I'm gonna get back to base that lander, now's the time.
You've returned, but where are the others? Hold a moment. What's that in the sky? A Protectorate transport? What in the blazes was that? What is it? What's happened?
A Sentinel worked them over bad. Only Audra was still alive when we got there, and she was ready to blow herself up to take out that ship. Luckily, we found another way.
Damn the Protectorate. At least you were able to get through to Audra, and still find a way to avenge our fallen comrades. And what of the Cypher? Thank you. I was beginning to fear I'd have to decipher this intelligence the hard way. Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends, Niles. Thank you for being true.
Can't fault you for having doubts. But I have changed. I am changing.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so surly. I'm pleased Niles has found such a supportive friend and ally. That's a rare thing in this colony. I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully it fits. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best.
Time for a debrief, Commander? Feels good, don't it? Helping folks like Zeb and Audra hit back against the Protectorate. Almost like being back with the Earth Directorate. I get her reasoning, but I'm glad things turned out the way they did. Wouldn't have felt right leaving that Sentinel to fly off after all she did, either. Anyway, it's easy to focus on all that's gone wrong, but wins ought to be celebrated too. We blew up a Protectorate vessel and killed a Sentinel. I'll tell Val to hold the confetti.
There's a beast out there just waiting to yield up its vitals to a grafting table. I'd like to begin the hunt soon, if it's all the same to you. Ain't sure what's worse, being disemboweled by a rapt or being audited round the clock by this creep.
It's a brawl. Look alive, Commander. Time to earn my commission. Ugh.
pestering me? Do I look like middle management?
I must ask you to hold still.
I ain't even close to hitting rock bottom yet. Middling bottom, sure, but not rock bottom.
I'll be right back.
Nature made apples, but Auntie Fizzo's made them better with Auntie Cleo's patented mock apple cider. Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you. Purple Berry Crunch. Accept no imitations. The K lets you know it's authentic. Now with 110% of your daily chemicals and preservatives. Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's Choice? Remember, Auntie knows best.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Whenever you curse your
And the misadventure continues.
at least a relay station didn't fall on your town.
Auntie's Choice is the proud maker of Spacer's Chaw, Zero G Brew.
Hey, Ben. The rest of your stream go well?
Whether it's an orifice or a face, Auntie's Choice makes a cream for it.
Lots of rumors flying around about what brought that station down on Westport.
Pretty good. It definitely feels like more of the same, but in a good way, but better looking. That's good, it went well. characters are dressed ridiculous as usual. Yeah, this one has 3 different camera modes. How about that?
What's a scoop on this Roe character?
Quality curious. Certainly a good neighbor to know if you want to keep your limbs about you.
Good to know.
You just sell all this extra crap I've accumulated. Crap, that's not even remotely close to the fast travel point. Whatever.
Potential individualist discerned. Tracking. Sensors indicate something unseemly.
Can't remember if I'm allowed in here or not.
A restricted estate. The relay is gone. Am I still beholden to this post? Is anyone around here to say otherwise? Oh, I need a commander.
Guns cocked and loaded.
Lay low, Commander. Medics order.
Contact reestablished.
Ready to waste. On your command.
Medkit coming your way.
No, I didn't mean to jump down. This is anticlimactic.
Little pick-me-up for you.
Yeah, I really like the first one. I still need to finish the DLC and stuff for that one. Eventually I need to go back to that because I upgraded to the PS5 version. I honestly don't know. Like, this is fairly in the beginning of the game. I haven't even left this planet yet. I haven't really played as much as this game as I would have liked, just because I was trying to wrap up Ghost of Yotei. I'm sure it's probably about the same though. I guess I know what I'm selling next. Alright, let's try this, but less embarrassing. Like the Wild West, but everything looks Art Deco, like it's from The Great Gatsby.
Contact reestablished. Let us read it for better cover.
I don't know what all those particles are. Pew 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 pew. Can't really see what I'm shooting at here. Probably need my old man glasses.
Prescription filled.
No refuge granted. Taking cover.
So many health bars. Actually, I think they're just awareness bars. But I mean, that's still a lot of enemies. Oh, that looked delightfully painful.
Well, it took us some light instruction and a restorative cocktail.
Hey, now,
Let me handle this.
Oh, please don't tell me I can't cross that.
Looks like a fight.
You think? Oh, they're just drones.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
When?
Nobody around.
Under his constant gaze. Advance! No refuge granted. Serve the Aha! Your safe haven is lost.
This revolver would be a lot better if it didn't take an hour and a half to reload. He's got the Dirty Harry gun going on.
Someone hiding.
Yeah, busted. You got me. Just hide at another funnel point and just let them come in one by one.
Crisply moving to cover.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. No. No target.
No target. As I just shot somebody to death. Not sure if I can climb this. I feel like that would burn my hands. But looks like they're wearing gloves. That's smart of them. Very practical. Just like Dishonored. Got it. I'd really like to replay the Dishonored games. I wish they'd add a 60 frames per second patch like they did with Xbox. Alright, how the heck do we get to the other part? One big machine, and the only thing I got from it are screws. Hadouken. So I'm guessing a giant monster is going to come out and attack me at some point. Assuming I'm going the correct way. Wouldn't be surprised. It's been out for, I'd say, like a month or so. It's enough time if you're super dedicated. I'm not sure how many people actually played this game. It kind of was released. Not a lot of people talked about it. I didn't see it streamed that much, beside a couple of channels. I'm guessing this is where I was supposed to jump from before. Maybe there's like a double jump thing you earn later. I don't know. I know this is like a different, like, at least like solar system than the other game. So it's not like directly connected. Yeah, unfairly, because it seems like a really decent polished game. I remember when Microsoft bought the company, I was scared they weren't going to release The Outer Worlds 2 on PlayStation, and they originally weren't. And then I guess Microsoft needed the money last minute. They're like, oh, it's coming out for PlayStation 5 now too. I don't think anyone was paying attention. Oh well. Maybe it'll become a hidden gem over time. I think they need to fix some of the balancing a little bit. I do feel like this game is way more difficult early on than the first game. But maybe that's just how I leveled up my character, I don't know. But yeah, I don't really have a lot of complaints, even performance-wise. It runs really well, for the most part, considering it's using UE5. But yeah, I haven't even left this first planet yet. Which I guess is good. It means there's been a lot of stuff to do. Like figuring out how to get to this other area. Okay, we just basically did a giant circle. Not very productive. Well, that's cool. That just showed like an alternate way to approach that. That's something I really liked about Cyberpunk and games like Deus Ex or even Dishonored. You can like always see like alternate routes for like future playthroughs. And I know this is a big deal for many because the first game, unless it was like modded or something on PC, did not have a third-person mode. Although, I don't know if anybody would like this one. I feel like this is too far out. I don't know. I mean, there's probably one person that's like, this is the best camera angle ever. Alright. The foliage is so colorful, I'm having trouble seeing the damn monster. Just casually reloading while they're being attacked. You know I need that venom sac. For what purposes, I don't know. Novelty. Just at the triple tap to make sure it was down. The double tap's just so 2010.
Protectorate. Huh? It's a brawl. What's that noise? That was a close one. Thank the Sovereign.
What the hell kind of haircut is that? It's like a bowl cut, but then it gets like sharp in the back. Man. Should have punched your barber. Who did that to you? Looks like a pandemic haircut.
Thank you for saving me. I'm waiting here for my partner. We both fled the base separately. If you see him, please send him my way. No. Briggs.
Those tiny little glasses.
Damn you, Montelli. Thank you for telling me and for saving my life, but I need some time to process this.
So tiny. If you can see it, if that piece of foliage wasn't in the way. They have to use an extra long wire to make up for the lack of lens to go across his face. Not the most practical pair of glasses I've ever seen. Looks like an original pair of Ben Franklin's bifocals. Next on Ancient Aliens, Benjamin Franklin's glasses. Why were they so tiny? It just doesn't make sense. Were aliens involved? Probably. Probably. They sounds eccentric, like you could have been one. Just picturing the meme now with like the guy, and there's like a $100 bill green screened in the background, and he just looks like his mind is blown yet again because of the potential alien connection. All Ancient Aliens is that dude like trying to find like relatives. He's like what E.T. is loosely based on. He's trying to go back home. I think I have a flashlight, but I'm so scared to push the wrong button.
Ain't nothing there.
There we go. What is this? What is he using, an iPhone for a flashlight? We couldn't have got anything brighter? So like a little passageway. He doesn't want to talk to me anymore. I insulted them about with their haircut and their tiny glasses. Are there more areas to explore? This game's kind of semi-open world, but sometimes the routes to get to everything throws me off. I think I can just climb over everything to get to it. More like open world hubs. I love the skyboxes in these games. I like how they put like a lot of particles and they still animate so it doesn't look super flat. Also, they did a pretty good job with the shore and everything. What are those two nodules?
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal.
I know you're trying to do me a favor, but I do not appreciate being vomited on. It's not a good welcome where I come from. Look, Mom, I'm like Max Payne. It's bullet time. Hermit's offspring. Should have never married Miss Piggy to create these mutants.
Raptidons are ever malleable. Eden doesn't want them around and they don't belong here. They sure carved out a place for themselves. I can respect that.
Even got mood lighting with the spotlights. Very fancy. Maybe I should just chuck some grenades in there. Be an a-hole. And just give me 30 minutes as my gun reloads. Can't wait till I get better gear.
Time to earn my commission.
Gotta appreciate the athleticism of these creatures. Alright, stop accidentally going towards that objective and go to the closest one.
Keep howling. We're coming for you.
What if it's in heat and it tries to mate with us? That's what I want to do, stand in front of somebody that's firing a gun. Dude is always running in the line of fire. I think it's mocking us.
Matriarch's here, all right? Let's put our heads together.
I'd rather not.
See these half-eaten remains? They're a sign. Matriarchs lose their appetite when they're on the verge of going into a state of torpor. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one way to get her attention.
A steak.
Traveled on a ship all the way from Tau Ceti with an entire herd. Saw how the trainers handled them, or didn't. I learned best through observation. You know how Doc mentioned pheromones? Well, just so happened that I procured some...
Yeah, I took that one time when I was walking in the back. There was just a possum chilling on the fence. I was super close to it too, that's why it's so sharp. I didn't even care. They're so slow moving. Like when I walk the dog, sometimes they try to get out of the way, but it's like a slow, casual walk out of the way.
Ain't one who leaves anything to waste. Any hunter worth a damn would say the same. If I can't find a practical use for what I've salvaged, it'll find a use in research, or in exchanging for bits. Lucky for us, this extract ain't exactly in high demand. Any other questions, or are you ready to meet this matriarch?
I'm ready, because I don't know how powerful it is, so if it kills me, I'll find out that way. Plus, I just want to get this done so I can take Faye out for a walk, because I'm already running late. Right. Okay, I'm gonna sound cocky,
I was
sure.
inquiring more about your current manner of fortitude, but I'll take it. All right, let's do this.
Looks like a fight.
I'm gonna get killed by one of these little ones.
Commander, you're bleeding.
I ain't got time to bleed. 'Cause I gotta walk Faye.
Phew. We should harvest a limb from the matriarch while the body's still...
Yes, finally, I got the music box I've always wanted. Little bones kind of reminds me of the Rancor area in Return of the Jedi.
That's the limb. Bring it here, would you? Whoa, look at this part. That's twice the muscle mass of a Raptidon.
I feel like the facial expressions are a lot better in this game.
Colorations to my liking. Can't ever discount.
To be fair, the Outer Worlds made like Fallout's facial animations look like a joke.
Taken Eden months ago.
Bethesda really needs to work on a new IP and actually release it. In the meantime, they should release Starfield on PlayStation. I know everybody craps on it, but I'd at least like to play it. I think the shipbuilding part would be a lot of fun.
You earned it. We could head back to Doc Tinsley's lab now, though there's still the matter of that skeleton Crabble. We might search out its lair on the coast, if you're up for it. Elsewise, we're done here.
I'll probably need the XP. Alright. I'm going to show off my fancy hologram hat as I end this stream. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you appreciated the video and enjoyed watching it. And hopefully I'll talk to you on the next one. Thanks again for watching. Take care. Bye.